Having been brought up on a farm, I guess it was in my blood. I wasn't obliged to come back farming, but that's where my interest lay. It's an interesting process to plant and grow crops and to try to improve the yields of crops and just their agronomic and physiological development. It's quite detailed and it's also a challenge. It's always satisfying to grow a good crop. I'm Andrew Polkinghorne and we're at Lock on Central Eyre Peninsula in South Australia. And we're on a large farm that grows wheat and barley and canola and lentils. I'm a second generation farmer. My parents bought the initial land in 1966 of 320 acres and we now own about 16,000 acres and we farm about 20,000 acres all up. I took over the major running of the farm in 1985 and we're now in the process of handing over the daily management of the farm to my son Tim and his partner Ellen. In 2023 I was awarded the Caroline Welsh Churchill Fellowship. My fellowship was to study how farmers use fluid fertilisers in their farming systems, particularly on calcareous soils. Our soils are highly calcareous and have a high pH of 8.7 and high calcium content. But what the calcium does is it locks our phosphorus up very quickly and becomes unavailable to the crops. Some research done in the 1990s, early 2000s showed us that if we are able to use phosphorus in a liquid form, it remains available for longer to the plant and the plant yields will benefit. So we've been using liquid fertilisers in our farming system since 2003. The biggest barrier is the upfront cost of the fertiliser. And I was keen to explore whether there were other options that we could be using that were either more effective or safer or more cost effective. The countries I went to were Canada, USA, United Kingdom, Netherlands and Germany. It was interesting to see how they worked and the equipment they used and how they manufactured the liquid fertiliser. I also had the opportunity to visit projects that were to do with carbon cycle and carbon storage and circular economy type things with that. So in England, a lot of the farmers there, I sort of had the impression they're shifting out of food production into energy production. They were setting up methane digesters fed with corn and wheat straw and chicken litter and things like that, which produced gas to generate green electricity. So although it wasn't to do with liquid fertilisers, it opened my eyes to some of the other things. And that's the great beauty of the Churchill Fellowship, is it broadens your horizons and you see things that you didn't even go looking for. I did come across a range of products which claim to enhance the uptake of phosphorus or keep the phosphorus more available to the plant, and I'm in the process of investigating how those products work in our environment. We've also been able to assist in initiating some research through the South Australian Grains Industry Trust, looking into some of these products as well. So that's happening, and if there are results that come out of that that are useful, will certainly be implemented. I belong to a fertiliser buying group, which there are 38 businesses in, and I will be at least extending that information to them. And I think, isn't that one of the aims of the Churchill Fellowship program, to try and extend that knowledge throughout the community? The advances that have been made in my farming career have all been built on research and development and technology, and to remain viable we've had to pick that up because you have to remain at the leading edge if possible, and so I couldn't have done what I did without that funding. It's a great opportunity to go and see what other people are doing elsewhere, because it's an advantage to your business if you can use it. I just think it's a great opportunity for anyone of any age, of any educational background. So again, it was just a great opportunity not to be missed.